Welcome back to Power Ride, the ultimate destination for car enthusiasts who crave power, legacy, and the kind of raw attitude only a true muscle car can deliver. Today's episode isn't just a review, it's a resurrection. Because what we're about to show you is something that shouldn't exist in 2026. Something that defies trends, mocks EV culture, and roars straight from the golden era of muscle, louder, meaner, and more rebellious than ever. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Plymouth Hemi Cuda is back, and it's out for revenge. In an automotive world increasingly sterilized by silence and sustainability, one name has broken through the static with a deafening scream: Hemi. And it's not attached to some retro build or resto mod. No, this is a factory-built, full-blooded 2026 Plymouth Hemi Cuda, reborn under a limited-run performance program that no one saw coming. Or maybe no one believed would ever be real. Let me make one thing clear, this isn't just another muscle car tribute. This is a direct punch in the face to conformity. And if you think the market has moved on from 8 cylinders, think again. Because this beast just laughed in the face of emissions and somehow, made it onto the streets fully legal, fully certified, and fully insane. Now let's get to the heart of it, the engine. And don't worry, I'll tell you the price in just a bit, but what's under the hood might already blow your mind. Plymouth, now revived through a collaboration between Dodge and Mopar heritage teams, decided not to mess around. The new Hemi Cuda comes with a *6.4-liter supercharged V8*, producing an earth-shaking *807 horsepower, and *707 pound-feet of torque. You heard that right. This is not some EV with a fake exhaust note, this is raw, mechanical chaos. And here's the kicker, there's a secret mode called Cuda Wild, that's only accessible through a physical key slot under the dash. When activated, it uncorks the exhaust valves, recalibrates the shift logic, and adds a temporary 50 horsepower boost for 30 seconds. It's like nitrous, but angrier. 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds. Quarter mile, 10.1 seconds. Top speed, 204 miles per hour. That's faster than a McLaren 570S. And this thing weighs over 4,000 pounds. Let's jump quickly to the interior, because it won't take long. You're not getting futuristic screens and AI assistance here. Instead, it's old-school leather, aluminum accents, analog gauges, and a shifter that feels like a weapon. Yes, there's a digital cluster, but it's styled to mimic the old speedometers of the 70s. Even the seats, Recaro buckets, are wrapped in vintage stitched leather with Cuda embroidered in blood-red stitching. That's all. Now back to the insanity. Let's talk about sound. This car isn't just loud, it's violent. Idle rumble feels like a storm building up. Rev it, and the scream turns heads a mile away. The active exhaust has 4 modes: quiet, street, track, and unholy. In unholy mode, it bypasses all mufflers and opens the gates of sonic hell. Neighbors will hate you. Police will notice. But every petrolhead within earshot, they'll salute. But here's the real twist, and I hope you're ready, only 426 units will be built. Yep, you heard right. A direct homage to the legendary 426 Hemi engine. Once they're gone, they're gone. No second run, no reorders. And right now, the pre-order list is filling faster than Plymouth's 1971 production line. So, how much? What's the damage to your bank account? Brace yourself. $149,000 base. Yes, it's high, but think about what you're getting. 807 horsepower, factory warranty, full street legality, and collector-grade exclusivity. And let me add this, the limited Cuda Resurrection package with dual-stripe paint, carbon fiber hood, and serialized dashboard. Plaque. That one jumps to $169,900 *. But buyers are already flipping these for over $200,000 *. That's not a price, that's an investment. Let's talk legacy. The original Plymouth Hemi Cuda, back in 1970-71, was an icon. It wasn't just a car, it was a muscle manifesto. Now, in 2026, it's come back not as a ghost, but as a roaring rebellion against everything the car industry is becoming. It doesn't whisper. It doesn't hum. It doesn't apologize. It howls, it smokes tires, and it leaves your EV in the dust, both literally and emotionally. What about handling? Surprisingly, it's better than it has any right to be. Magnetic suspension, Brembo brakes, rear differential locking, this is no straight line only dragster. It corners hard, grips tighter than you'd expect, and the steering has actual feel. Yes, you'll feel body roll. Yes, it's not a Lotus. But when you slide out of a tight turn with the rear dancing and the tires singing, you won't care. Inside the cabin, you'll find a built-in performance logger, launch control assistant, line lock feature for drag launches, and even a retro mode that dims all digital elements and switches the dash lighting to classic amber tones. It's like traveling through time, with horsepower. The touchscreen. It's there, hidden inside the dash until you need it. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, performance telemetry, and over-the-air updates. But that's all background noise. The main show is always the engine, the exhaust, and your right foot. Want a hybrid version? Too bad. Want an EV version? Look elsewhere. This car exists for one reason, to remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. Now let's talk colors. Limited edition hues include burnt plum, Cuda blue, Hellfire orange, and, for just 26 units, midnight blackout, with ghosted Cuda logos under the clear coat. Those last ones, already sold out within hours of launch. Every buyer gets a personalized delivery box with keys, leather gloves, a VIN certificate, and a die-cast replica in the exact paint spec they ordered. And here's a wild twist. One of the 426 units is rumored to contain a hidden, golden key, granting the owner a tour of the secret Mopar skunkworks and a prototype test drive of Plymouth's next-gen concept. No one knows who got it yet. So, who is this car for? It's not for the masses. It's not for those chasing MPG or monthly installments. This car is for dreamers. For those who grew up with posters of muscle cars, the smell of burnt rubber, and the sound of version 8S as their lullaby. It's for the purists, the rebels, the ones who believe cars should be loud, angry, and unapologetically alive. And for those of you who thought the age of muscle was over, this Hemi Cuda just lit the final match. Because the legend is back. And it's louder than ever. If you've watched this far, you're clearly as passionate about power as we are. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button to join the *PowerRide* family. Leave a like if the roar of the Hemi gives you goosebumps, and comment below, would you daily drive a beast like this in 2026? Because we're just getting started. More untamed machines, more horsepower, and more unfiltered reviews are coming your way. This is *PowerRide, where muscle never dies. Subscribe now, or get left behind in the smoke.